My name's Katherine Hopkins. I'm the Director of Performance Nutrition, and this is my 3rd season with the Lions.
We're back with another Women in Football segment presented by Priority Health. I'm Danny Rogers, joined by Katherine Hopkins, Director of Performance Nutrition. When I hear that title, Katherine, my mind goes to food, which a lot of people's favorite thing, here. So please break down your role here with the Lions.
So food is definitely a big part of my job. That's a given, but really it's the timing, the preparation, and what specific foods and when. We also eat a lot. So I think when we just got back from our trip, we had 9 meals in LA. So trying to coordinate and make sure that we don't repeat certain things, nothing super spicy right before the game. So all those considerations, and then taking into account everyone's favorite things and least favorite things.
How do you know the favorite, least favorite things?
You just never, they'll tell you once and you'll never forget.
Really? Well, yeah. You can't, or else you're gonna hear it.
100%. So you'll probably order something and then you'll say, oh, I'm gonna need 4 without this or this. So you don't remember how many yards they ran for, but you know which vegetables they won't eat.
What do you think is the most favorited meal by the players?
So recently we started using some food trucks just to shake things up, and it seems like no matter who we get, whether it's pizza, ice cream, whatever, they love it. They love the newness of it. They love trying new things, so that's been the ultimate favorite.
A former Division I athlete yourself, Katherine, field hockey, Northeastern in Boston, where you are from. How much did that athletic background influence your career now?
Yeah, I think it really allowed me to approach things with 2 perspectives, and that's 1 as the athlete and 2 as the practitioner. And just being in that situation, knowing that your priorities are a little different as an athlete versus, as a professional coming in and making recommendations. And I think it allows me to meet in the middle and just provide more realistic approaches, education, and, opportunities.
You had a few stops before you got to Detroit, so what has your journey to the Motor City looked like?
Yeah, so I've been a little bit everywhere. So I've been on the West Coast, I've been down south, and I think that's an invaluable experience for a dietitian. And I didn't know that at the time, but being part of all these different cultures and communities and people, it allows me to make great diverse menus, and that comes in handy when you have a team, whether it's college or professional, and you have a whole host of different people coming together. So I can kind of add flavor from each, region and make sure that, everyone's getting what they want.
You're also a certified strength and conditioning specialist. To me, that means a certified strength coach. How much does that complement your nutrition side of things?
It does quite a bit, and it really helps in the communication piece. We work closely with the strength staff, and I've had the opportunity to work with some phenomenal strength staffs, and they've been very supportive, but understanding the relationship between the 2 disciplines it helps quite a bit.
You are in a leadership role here, Director of Performance Nutrition. So how invaluable is it to have women like you in those leadership roles?
I think it's really important to have women in these leadership roles because women offer a very different perspective and different approach on a lot of things. They're very solution-oriented, and that's exactly what you need in this type of atmosphere.
If someone wants to go into a role where you are helping to lay the menu out for professional athletes in the NFL or like you did in college football, what would be the best advice you would give to someone?
Just to be authentic. To be yourself. Just because you're in a male-dominated industry doesn't mean you have to, be a certain way. Just, be yourself, and your work will speak for itself.